go. So I've awoken, no provoking, you must be joking. Bunch of wannabes, taking token, have another token. So much weed, your head's exploding, no brain cells, your head is broken. I'm unbroken, got the power.
What is good? We are back to it. New jacket, new time frame, because this is recorded on a different day. Anyway, we move. Alright, so this is now Cathartic we're reacting to. Let go.
Catharsis. Catharsis is the process of releasing and thereby providing relief from strong or repressed emotions.
Okay.
I think if I didn't have art and music to process through the difficult things that life brings us, it would all fester into a disease and it would destroy.
100% agree. Alright, let go.
So on the beat I'm screaming, look at the strength. Thrown into so much more than just a crook from the ends. I used to be a burglar, my biggest regret. The last time I'll ever say it.
Right, real quick. I mentioned that in the previous track. I was wondering if he used to rob or not, and he did. Fair enough. Full respect for the guy. You can tell he's really trying to better himself from his old days. You know, he's trying to like shows he's like growing up now. He's like all out of it and stuff. Like, although even saying that, it might not have been his fault. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like we're forced into like certain lifestyles and we can't really help that. But yeah, fully respect that, my guy. Where are we?
I think if I didn't difficult things fester
On the beat I'm screaming, look at the strength.
and it would destroy.
So on the beat I'm screaming, look at the strength. Thrown into so much more than just a crook from the ends. I used to be a burglar, my biggest regret. The last time I'll ever say it, won't admit it again. But I'm still a bit gassed up. Expensive gums I still cop. Davina won't be hosted on the day the first meal drops. I'll be saying that I did it for myself. I did it for my kids, and yeah, I did it.
The £1 million drop reference. I like it. I caught that one. Usually they go over my head, bro, but I caught that one, I tell you. Alright, we move.
Girl, I did it for all of you, so I did it for the world. I did it for the people, so I did it for the world. Whether you do it with a team or you hustle on your own, you do it on the roads or you hustle from your home. I do this so you know that you ain't struggling alone. From a place where you never get a cuddle when you're cold. This one isn't for me, I need to search for a new scene. How many Macs I got a murk with a few G's? Cathartic, providing psychological relief through the open expression of emotions that are deep, causes catharsis. Music is an artist release. Cathartic, that's me. Cathartic, providing psychological relief through the open expression of emotions that are deep, causes catharsis. Music is an artist release. Cathartic, that's me.
Fully love the chorus. This song is therefore like a tone down from the others. I feel like it's not as dark as the others, but it's nice because it's dead mellow, you know. Cause you don't want to be too sad, do you, when listening? You kind of want to like drift off. You kind of want to reflect on what's been said in the previous tracks. But yeah, fully respect it. We move. I'm just gonna go where we like.
Real life, you done nothing to suggest you're on it. Might not be in people's army, but express with logic. I'm talking about the program, not the person. I'm in a situation and I know that it'll worsen. Only if I don't stop it now. On my knees I'm dropping down, asking God to stop this drought. Pain is what this song is now. And for my sanity, I'm glad that I have got this like cathartic. When you are expressing through emotion. Man, I really wish depression had a potion or medicine. Never been positive, always been a pessimist. No time for petulance, I feel it now. Yeah, I feel it in the air like Phil Collins. Mental shell full of blockbusters, no films on it. When I was stressed, I used to build chronic. Don't bother asking if I'm still on it. Cathartic, providing psychological relief through the open expression of emotions that are deep, causes catharsis. Music is an artist release. Cathartic, that's me. Cathartic, providing psychological relief through the open expression of emotions that are deep, causes catharsis. Music is an artist release. Cathartic, that's me.
Cathartic, providing psychological relief through the open expression of emotions that are deep, causes catharsis. Music is an artist release. Cathartic, that's me. Cathartic, providing psychological relief through the open expression of emotions that are deep, causes catharsis. Music is an artist release. Cathartic, that's me.
Fully respect the song. The tune's there. It definitely got a bit darker towards the end. But now, as I said, this song's definitely like a different kind of vibe to the previous ones. The previous ones are kind of like just like they just hit you, you know what I mean? And that one's just kind of like mellow. But as I said, it's a good thing. It's not like bad at all. But yeah, we move. I really like that track. Right, D-Style Part 2 now. We move. I take it this is not a freestyle.
Disclaimer.
This is once again.
Got you, bro.
This ain't a freestyle, this is D-style.
Oof.
I drop some truth bombs and people say they feel this. The only thing that tells me is the scene is missing real shit. I found that no one tells the truth no more. The same rhymes time after time. I bet the booth's so bored. I bet it's so sick and tired it probably wants to try booth aside. Meant suicide. I got a time limit. This is do or die, cause rap just ain't the same no more. And that's for many to see. Back in the days of young Meth, Tef, Benny and Squeaks. Even further guys like Chester P and Vinny Paz. All I see's the skinny spaz talking what he don't really have. What happened to the culture when it learned to like shit? Well, if you're looking for the remedy, well trust me, I am it. I bet it's been a while since you heard something like this. Something that is quite sick, good mix like hybrids. I roll against the king, there ain't no treason I fear. Like real rap music, that's the reason I'm here. Like what's that in my ear? I think it's demons I hear telling me to spaz on these rappers and leave them right here. Leave them right where? In the open for the rest to see. No pill, but this is ecstasy. These artists just stay next to me. But if I dead, then will the feds just end up arresting me? And in the interview I'll play them all your wasted rhymes. Straight NF ain't no way that I'll be facing time. It's straight NF ain't no way that I'll be facing time. In the block I see them fiends, trippy shit like DMT. See them, they ain't seeing me. The only thing that they seeing is geometric imagery. Is it mad I kinda envy that? Never came from there then send me back. If you got it, can you lend me that? The broken man can't mend his back.
Fully respect the song so far. Jesus, he's just throwing them at you, isn't he? Like he's really went for like a mixture. You know what I mean? He hasn't just gone all out and did like one thing. Like these tracks just they hit you. Like the flow's there, the delivery's there, like on point. Like seriously on point. I'm really liking this so far, man. Jeez.
Ain't it sad when the broken man? How do you explain ambition to a mind that's never had it? To explain the art of kindness to a mind that's just seen madness? To explain the life of luxury to a guy that's not lived lavish? To explain the life of luxury to a guy that never had shit? This ain't a freestyle, this is D-style. This ain't a freestyle, this is D-style.
Oh, builds up something here.
I'm a guy that never had shit, a bandit that is damaged. A bandage for my badness, couldn't cure deep-rooted sadness. Thinking maybe I'm just sad cause I wonder where my dad was. I'm a paddy, so just take me out on my Larry with no mates around. Used to beef debaters, clowns, eating with no waiters round. It's me against the world and I don't know if I can make it now. But it all takes time, so I might just wait. Got ran down, was on the bumper like a license plate. It was adrenaline that got me to the hospital. The chances were improbable, but my will was unstoppable. I'm here to tell the story. What the hell?
Damn. He was in the hospital? Never knew that about him. So this is what I like. He's therefore an artist that if you don't know much about him, you listen to one album and it's like you know his whole life. He definitely puts his heart and soul into it. That's like the reality of it. It's kind of sad because you're hearing their life story in about 30 seconds and it just hits you because of how much emotion's going into it. It's mental, like. We move.
The glory. And now I'm back with a mind full of ideas. My mindset is quite clear, like fuck it, I invite fear. Standing here screaming, come and get me, cause I'm right. I love graffiti in school, I used to doodle the most, see. I grew up on a diet of hot noodles and toasties. My daddy was a criminal, Nancy was a saint. I never do things to the minimal, I'm pushing to the grave till I'm in one. Thought cynical, I sin, but mummy was an alcoholic, dad was in the bin sometimes. This world, it ain't no dreamscape. Started as a clean state, used to be mainly a green place, but now it's all polluted with the toxins that we make. We've gone too far, the damage that we done is just too large. It's irreversible, I know what you're thinking, you probably heard it all. Let's see what you're saying when you're walking through the Percival of death. They probably never heard it cause they're deaf. The same word but two meanings. I'm too seething, to see if there's new meaning to you scheming few new secrets. They'll group healers about new preachers or new leeches to do speeches about new features on that complex that they're gonna build. No thought for the wildlife that they're gonna kill. Just thinking about the people that they're gonna thrill with 4DX cinemas and money.
Talking about like pollution and stuff here, like how like we as humans are just destroying the planet. But yeah, good set of rhymes there as well. I'm loving the flow that happened beforehand. Really good.
Going into tills, I am just a hip-hop pariah. Desires to retire, but I won't when there's still fire in my belly or rang it to vent.
So what's going on, man? Are you retiring or not? Because I heard it's your last flight, but I hope it's not. I really hope it's not your last flight. I really hope this works out for you. It's too much talent going to waste, man. That's just it. But yeah, we move.
And if you're feeling lost, then I'ma find you again. If you're feeling low in me, I'll find you a friend. But you just need to know you won't be alone. Yeah, you just need to know, you just need to know.
Straight off the bat, spot on, amazing vocals. I'm loving. Who wrote that? I'm wondering if Dpart wrote that. If like Dpart managed to write that like chorus like himself, that just shows that he's multi-skilled and he can just do it all. I'm like, damn. But nah, obviously amazing vocals. Like Xander smashed this chorus 100%. Right, we move.
Lost, but I'ma find you. I can see it in your eyes, you feel like you're so alone, you should know I'm right beside you. And if you wanna run away, I'm right behind you. Let's make the most because none of us are time-proof. Boxed in, I can see you wanna cry, you don't feel bad, just remember all the times you helped me, not only that, but you gave life too. The two most precious souls help you with your issues, but there's really no pressure though.
Here, like, all I'm hearing is that it's obvious that the relationship between, because if he didn't know the song's about his missus, they both understand like what position they're in, and he understands like what she's been through as much as I'm sure she understands what like he's been through. It's a lovely tune to do. This kind of song just shows he actually cares about the music, and he's doing it to kind of like send a message and a deep appreciation for certain people. But yeah, anyway, we continue.
There's no way it can be measured. Oh, so many special moments, and I treasure those, and I treasure you. I could look around, but I'll never find a better you. But you're bad and you know it, yeah, I bet you do. But you're bad and you know it, yeah, I bet you do.
That as well. I like the way he flows this. Like, once again, he's like pausing and then going again, pausing and going again. And it's kind of like, it just kind of makes it, like, it just delivers it, like, so much better. Like, if he doesn't do that in, like, certain tracks, like, for example, if he did it in, like, a different flow, it wouldn't have hit as much as it did. So that's what I like. I love the delivery on this. It's really, really well done. Well done, man, honestly. This song is a banger, though.
And if you're feeling lost, then I'ma find you again. If you're feeling low in me, I'll find you a friend. But you just need to know you won't be alone. Yeah, you just need to know, you just need to know.
And I'm sorry that they hurt you. I would give my whole world to take that pain away. Said it'd be better.
That bit is quite sad. I'm sorry that they hurt you. I'm not sure what he's referring to, but it definitely hits you because obviously his missus went through something in like her life and it like pains him as well. He's just like apologising. It's very powerful as well, and I guess that is also good when listening to music. Like when you listen to the emotion, and you could just like, sometimes when like a lyric just slaps and just hits you in the face, you're like, damn, I felt that, man. Like, we move.
Tomorrow, but it's the same today. But let's talk about me now. The sun's out, but I see clouds. And you were there when my nan died. The only woman that has ever seen this man cry. I build walls.
Also, rest in peace to Dparts' nan. I guess this video would be dedicated to her. Rest in peace. But now that's very strong as well. The fact that he's saying it, he obviously like trusts her, you know, like more than any other woman he's like ever trusted, like in his life, pretty much. The only like woman that's seen him cry, like that's like mad for a man to like just break down in tears, you know what I mean? So like for him to do that just shows that he actually cares about her. All right, we move.
Like the great one in China, but no, I'm not alone. I reach out and I find you. I reach out my hand, I can feel yours. Number 4, I met you thanks to you. Now I can feel more, and I can feel this. Even when I'm anxious and I feel sick, that's why I always find you, cause you find me. Never wanna lose you, but so savage it is life to see.
And if you're feeling lost, then I'ma find you again. If you're feeling low in me, I'll find you a friend. But you just need to know you won't be alone. Yeah, you just need to know, you just need to know. So darling girl, don't be afraid. I'll put my body in front of all the flames. No, you won't ever feel a thing. No, you won't ever feel a thing. And if you're feeling lost, then I'ma find you again. If you're feeling low in me, I'll find you a friend. But you just need to know you won't be alone. Yeah, you just need to know, you just need to know. So if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling lost, I'm gonna find you again. I'm gonna find you again.
Beats on point, lyrics are on point, and the feature is just an amazing singer. It's mad though, because I'd rate that song 9 out of 10. 100%, like 9 out of 10, spot on. 9 out of 10, straight up. Like it's just a banger, innit? It just like it has all the features to like a good tune. It's also, in like a way, it's like it's mainstream as well as like sad rap, you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's like a mixture. Like it's a song that everyone can like vibe with and like actually listen to, and that's why I feel as if it could potentially blow up. Like my prediction is, if any song on this album was to blow up individually, it would be Find You Again. And that's my prediction. Right, we move on to Into My Mind. All right, let's go.
I've really been at it for the longest time. Can never tell a lie, can only give you honest rhymes. That real rap is trending, everybody's jumping on the hype. I know that I'm the realest, that I've never been the modest type of 7. Looking at the hearse, carrying my mother. Looking at my nan and granddad, asking why they had to suffer. Cause I...
Oh, it's gotta be tough at that age, man. Jeez. And like, it just makes me think as well, like, obviously because he lost his nan as well, it must have been like worse, because obviously that was like his mum as well, so like he basically lost his mum twice, you know what I mean? That's mental, man. Jeez. Alright, we move.
Oh, it sounds bad, but I weren't affected much. Mainly cause the way that I was raised is what has messed me up, is deep. I don't feel emotion when I should. Not sad when things are bad, and I'm not happy when they're good. Nah, it's like I'm constantly in neutral. My dad was in and out of pen, you want to, you can Google it. I don't think I'm different, I know we all been through some shit, but there's some things that I have been through that I refuse to spit. I don't think I'm different, I know we all been through some shit, but there's some things that I have been through that I refuse. So if you let me, I'd like to bring you into my mind, tell you stories exactly as they were at the time. Was in a dark hole, certain days I still have to climb, emotions locked away that I still have to find. If you let me, I'd like to bring you into my mind, tell you stories exactly as they were at the time. Was in a dark hole, certain days I still have to climb, emotions locked away that I still have to find. If you let me.
Yo, he isn't as good as like other artists with auto-tune, but that worked. Like, I feel like with his voice, he sits more like kind of like just like emotional kind of lyrics, you know, like I feel like that doesn't work too well with his voice, but it fits the song 100%. We move.
I'm not in touch with my emotions. Left behind a man that's raised a toast to that commotion. It feels like I've been cursed and I just need some type of potion. It's like I'm sitting still and I just need some type of motion. Like, it's like I'm stuck up in the middle. I can tell you for a fact this life ain't just some shits and giggles. I tell you things I see now and things that I seen before. Granddad survived 3 strokes but couldn't beat the 4th. Nah, to tell the truth I think this shit's a joke. I wish that he was sitting in that chair where he would slip me notes. Sitting in that chair shouting at West Ham players. Evidence I tell the truth and you can check that later. I share my struggles so you know you're not alone in yours. So when you press play on Dpart, you're not alone no more. I keep it moving, I ain't pro no more. But should I keep going? I don't know. So if you let me, I'd like to bring you into my mind, tell you stories exactly as they were at the time. Was in a dark hole, certain days I still have to climb, emotions locked away that I still have to find. If you let me, I'd like to bring you into my mind, tell you stories exactly as they were at the time. Was in a dark hole, certain days I still have to climb, emotions locked away that I still have to find. If you let me.
What's the end? Okay. Alright, cool. Right. We're on to Little Sister. Right. We're on to Little Sister. I didn't like the last song as much as I should, to be honest. I feel like it's like the weakest link in the album for me so far. So we move.
Like little sister, I don't see you nearly enough. My life's been hard compared to yours, not even nearly as tough. Had operations all your life, I don't know where you find the strength. I look in every nook and cranny till the day I find that leg. Look, your brother's made a pile of mistakes. No matter what you go through, still see that smile on your face. I really mean it when I say it, this is not for the night. To stand tall, little soldier, cause big bro's got you for life. I got kids of my own.
He doesn't use auto-tune there, and he sounds a lot better. 100% in my head, that sounds better. As I said, I feel like it's just because like he hasn't done it before, but I guess I'm giving him compliments as well, because I'm saying it doesn't need auto-tune to sound good. I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. And like, this sounds really good so far. I like it. It's like a nice little like nursery rhyme, you know. They're like singing it. It's like soft. It's nice to listen to. You know, it's a nice, soft-hearted like gesture. You know, I like that. Fair play, man. Alright, we move.
Somehow I got me a wife. You're an auntie to my children, nothing stopping your light from shining. You're the brightest and the funniest too. And on the day this album drops, just know the funds are for you. So thanks to friends and even strangers for the love they have shown. Don't think your kindness is lost on me, people, trust me, I know that people warm to you. I think it must be a glow. There's good people in this world, and trust me, right now it shows. Like little sister, I don't know how you do it, but struggles build strength, and trust me, every day you prove it. Since you were born, you've been through a pile of stuff, and when the doctor dropped the bomb, Dad said you just smiled and shrugged. That's all the character that's built out of the struggle. I know a bit about that, I was built out in the jungle, but our struggles don't match. Why? Because you lost a limb. If you didn't donate, you showed love, and that don't cost a thing. Little sister, what you have lost, yeah.
Quite simply, can't hate this, like, at all. You just can't hate it. Like, it's just such a nice song. And like, obviously, she seems strong, man. Like, respect to your sister. Like, she seems like she is strong. And like, he's even like saying that with like the realization that he's been through a lot, but not as much as she's been through. That's mad. And the thing, she's like young as well. Like, what's going on? Like, bruv, I swear some of the worst stuff happens to the youngest people, you know what I mean? It's mad. Alright, we move.
You have gained in strength, and even though you lost your leg, you're still the same as them. The only real difference is that you're stronger. We'll get you what you need, and you won't be waiting much longer, little sister. What you have lost, yeah, you have gained in strength, and even though you lost your leg, you're still the same as them. The only difference is now is that you're stronger. We'll get you what you need, and you won't be waiting much longer, little sister.
I think overall, like, I don't like hear that as like a track. I hear it as more like a kind of like an interlude, like a just like a melody. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really like that tune. It's nice, but it's not a song that I'd listen to that as like a track. You know what I mean? But I like it. Alright. Hold up. Is that... How do you say his name? Uchi BW. Mate, don't crucify me if I got that wrong. Like, that's a mad name. But nah, bro, like, he's got 2 tracks. He's that good, he's got 2 tracks. Mad. And you got Porks as well. Right, let's go.
It's irony, baby.
Don't think they quite comprehend the level I'm at. Settle the chat, your favourite rapper, I'm way better than that. Settling back in my seat, other rappers could eat for breakfast, lunch or tea. I'm next up, trust you'll see. If it was top trumps, I'd be like 100 flow, 100 grill.
Bro, I need to take off my jacket, man. Jeez, it's getting warm in here, bro. What is that? The way he opened that. No. Jesus. Nah. Run back the thing. Run back the thing. I can already tell this is going to be a banger. Jeez.
It's irony, baby.
Don't think they quite comprehend the level I'm at. Settle the chat, your favourite rapper, I'm way better than that. Settling back in my seat, other rappers could eat for breakfast, lunch or tea. I'm next up, trust you'll see. If it was top trumps, I'd be like 100 flow, 100 grill. Now got the confidence to know that I could come and steal the rap crown. It could really happen any day now. To lay down and watch me walk past when I spray rounds, get caught in the crossfire. Gang me are not liars, always keep it real. And most you rappers are cop riders. Wide awake, not tired, had jobs, got fired. They're lost, not fuss for the greater good. Hot fuzz, no Simon Pegg or Nick Frost. Spray fire when I lit shots, a pure truth. Are you sure you don't have more juice? I thought you were really here and in it for the long haul. Outer space like aliens, you must have got the wrong
Always keep it real with my day ones.
Hey.
Know a couple fake, couple snake ones. We just wanna eat, wanna make funds. Tryna make bed bread, never make crumbs. Always keep it real with my day ones. Know a couple fake, couple snake ones. We just wanna eat, wanna make funds. Tryna make bed bread, never make crumbs. No.
Northwest, where people hungry on the street. Shit's hard like fuck, cause man will pluck you off your feet. When you're stuck up in these streets, you can get wrapped like you're stuck up in your sheets. Just a chatting all your grease, when you're stacking all your peas. Dogs chase the cats upon these streets. Reading God's chapter off a sheet, cause I'm a pastor when I preach. Jabs coming faster when I reach. So back up in your corner when it's peak, cause I'm the boxing type. Man, I'm moving dark for a box of white. Killers going on, I'll be act surprised. Shooting the stabbers that we are horrified. Polluting and gambling, this is legal. Why? People getting fucked off these legal highs. That's why I'm irate, my eyes dilate like a lightweight. I think above my mind state, the crime rate. It's on a different scale, my Donny getting nicked. And here's seeing Bell, IPP, I might not see him, so I wish him well.
Like with like the cats and the dogs lines, I'm guessing that's a reference to like his ends or like where he lives or where he come from. Like obviously like the weak just get run down. I'm guessing it's a bad neighborhood or whatever. And yeah, mad. I'm loving the lightweight bar as well. That's mad, honestly. Jeez, I like his flow and the way he delivers his lyrics. I like his voice as well. Yeah, he has a really good voice for like rapping. Honestly, he's really good. Big up Porks. Alright.
Ones, know a couple fake, couple snake ones. We just wanna eat, wanna make funds. Tryna make bed bread, never make crumbs. Always keep it real with my day ones. Know a couple fake, couple snake ones. We just wanna eat, wanna make funds. Tryna make bed bread, never make crumbs. No.
Right, I'm guessing that's the end of the track. A lot of these tracks have long outros, you know. I like it though because it kind of makes you like reflect on the track and actually like kind of take in, you know, like what's just been said. Right, okay, on to the last track. Finally, I'm hoping this song is going to be a good outro, because if it's not, I'm going to be disappointed, because you've took me on this roller coaster ride and now I want to get off satisfied. They weren't supposed to rhyme. We move. Alright, let's go.
You
This ain't just music, this is so much more than that. A bystander, I was in it just to watch. I spoke to the devil when I was living in that squat. I could hear the rats and pigeons in the loft. I knew what they were doing, I was wishing they would stop. This is a message from the bottom, not a message from the top. Won't fall over that edge, but now I'm getting to that spot. I spoke to the devil, said I'd survive, but the others wouldn't. He said I had the strength to thrive, but the others couldn't. Lost boy like Peter Pan, kids that never meet their nan. Mama never meet my kids, I really can't believe that, man. I know that she'd adore him from the moment that she saw him. I know she'd be so proud to see her son that has a mortgage. Really mean it when I say it. I came from the dirt, retaliated, only did it if they came for me first. Don't know if I can live this down, writing this, sitting down, thinking if they listen, I just want to give them shivers now. Emotion is the...
This song's really fucking sad. Like, what? This song was really sad. I'm literally feeling like the emotion. Like, this is probably like the saddest song. Like, it's the saddest sounding song. This one's like down in the dumps and powerful. It's got a nice essence to it. I like it. I like it, and the beat's good as well. Like, it's really selling to me that this album is about like mental health. It's really selling that to me, and that's what's good about it. Honestly, the placements of the songs really, really good, and I fully respect that. Right, we move.
Only thing we really share, hear your voice, see your message, tell me are you really there? Cause if you are, I really need you now to help me see this out. Lyrically I'm bleeding out. Even if they keep me down, I'll always be the realest out. I want you to know you're not alone when you are feeling down. Cause trust me, we're all feeling down. I just hope that we can see this out. I really don't know if this is the right way to go. Right now I'm feeling so low. Even though I'm tempted, I won't go. I won't go.
I really like that. As I said before, it was emotional. Once again, the auto-tune. Once again, I just don't. It just doesn't sound right to me. Like, it sounds good, but I don't think it actually suits his voice at all. I think that's the only like criticism I've got with this album. It's pretty much like the auto-tune. That's it. That's probably the only criticism I've got. Like, the positioning has seemed on point. The features have been on point. Like, everything else has been there. Even in my head, like, it went downhill on Into My Head. Then obviously, like, Little Sister's a really good song, but I couldn't rate it as a track, because to me it wasn't really a track. It was more of like an appreciation, and that's like good, obviously. But as I said, as a track, probably not like as good as the rest, like, at all. But yeah, overall, it's been a really good album. Honestly, it really has. So overall, saying that, I'm going to have to give this album an 8.8 out of 10. For some reason, that seems right to me. 8.8 out of 10. I just want to say thank you to like Dpart for asking me to review the album. It's been a pleasure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and peace.
With your head exploding, no brain cells, your head is broken. I'm unbroken, got the power like a token. Every hour I'm unloading every bar. I'm the code and I'm a star. RB Capone over par. Ain't no golfing, I'm engulfing. This a feeling, I'm indulging, feeling free like a dolphin. All your haters are insulting. Always try rock the salt in the